What up, though? What up, though?
There you go.
And I ain't cuz I told you I'm this.
You just took it off.
No, I didn't. I didn't even what's the name. This was the wrong one, broski. But anyway, though, we about to go live. All right, we live.
All right, good.
Well, y'all just got a little glimpse of that. What up, though? 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 It's your man G. Louie.
It's your man's Clearly coming to you live, then and not live podcast on Monday, like we told y'all, like we would before. December the 15th. Yep, and yep, we about to have the type of fun you can have and keep your clothes on. Whoa. I know y'all like exposure, but right now, all we gonna give you is information and facts. That's right. We is not in the business of giving out any type of misinformation, so we try to keep the information as sweet and short as possible.
Right.
If you have any questions or anybody want to comment anything, we open for that also. But let's get right off into this thing.
Right, so we're going to start off with Chiron Moore.
Those Wolverines.
The Wolverines. The brother that... Sorry, we got to show y'all that, but that's it. You know what I mean?
That's illustration.
Illustration of him, you know, wild work. You know what I mean? He got fired for having an inappropriate relationship with his staff. He married with 3 kids. It just blew all up, and it just blew all up. You know what I mean? So the information that I have received was that, you know what I mean, like this been going on for a while, and also too that it was like known through certain, you know what I mean, like in the U of M college, but wasn't nobody saying nothing. That's alleged. That's what was reported. You feel me? But then also too, I guess everything, hit his wits end and it just blew up. What you know?
My question is, since you put it like that, said they knew, was she a plant?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because it could be that she was a plant because, you know what I mean, when Jim Harbaugh was there, and his contract was when he leave, it was that the brother be the next head coach after he left. So that was in his contract. So that meaning that he wanted to make sure that brother got his contract because he was with Jim Harbaugh for a while. You see what I'm saying? And Jim had faith in him, know that he was, well tutored and schooled in the game, and he just wanted to make sure that he got his opportunity, which he got his opportunity because we very much know that they didn't want the brother to have that job. That's a big job. You know what I mean? Like Michigan, U of M, that's a big job. You feel me? And from just how the politics is and how the world is and stuff like that. And when it comes down to the end of the day, they didn't want that brother to have that job.
Well, I find it to be amazingly crazy because of the simple fact that everybody's up in arms because he was cheating on his wife. You know what I mean? People have been cheating since the beginning of the time.
Cheating.
So I don't understand why this story was just so bye. But let me tell you this, that is out there, and the black man is involved in this because no matter what his upbringing is, where he come from, or what his background is, he's still black. So we gotta look at the fact.
Even though he's married to a bunny.
It got nothing to do with who he married to. He person.
Right.
You know what I mean? People.
I got you.
We just dealing with people. And we're dealing with just people, man and woman. My thing is, Paige Shivers, that's her name. She remains to keep her job at U of M.
Exactly.
While he get fired.
Even
though, this is what y'all got to understand also, he's guaranteed 75% of his contract, in which he's already been received 2 payments already within the 5-year contract that he had already signed on with U of M. Now my question is, U of M is a certain type of prestige school.
Yeah.
And certain things they actually ask for from the athletic department. And winning is one of those things. And winning is something that U of M is accustomed to. And is it the fact that he's having a very losing season and it's not giving him an opportunity to recover by coming next season because of this extramarital affair that they been knew about that's possibly a problem on his coaching? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to understand this. No man will get caught up like that, because we're going to talk about guys that got caught up like that and they right back coaching college football right now. No man like that get caught up in such a scandal like that and he just spazzed out like he did. He just crashed out.
He crashed.
He went over
all
to the
way
woman's
out.
house, told her, threatened her, then he threatened to do something to himself.
Right, and then he grabbed the butter knife.
And then it's like, yo.
It was a butter knife he grabbed.
what you-
He was going to kill himself.
Like, come on, man. So it's like the story gets a little bit more in depth, where you almost think that the situation had got beyond extramarital affair to the point where they was kind of like in love, where it was
Right.
actually affecting him doing his job.
Right.
Because they already knew about the extramarital affair, but him and her couldn't handle what was going on. And they wasn't taking care of the business, whatever the business was. And those are things that we wouldn't know, that eventually going to come out during in due time. I don't know. Miss Paige Shivers, she hasn't spoken out yet. It is mighty ironic that she can speak out to say that the extramarital affair is going on, but she don't have nothing else to say.
Right.
That's the wildest work to me. You know what I mean? You can speak out and say that the affair was going on, but you ain't got to stand
nothing,
on that though.
but you ain't got nothing else to say.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing else. You ain't get, because you participated in the extramarital affair now. That means y'all was all consenting adults.
It's, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like they say, you know what I mean? Like, it take two hands to clap.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? So if one is wrong, then the other one is wrong. But also too though, but is it, you know what I mean? Like, do she got a contract? Or she just
Whatever it is. It's
no.
accountability.
What I'm saying
It's no
though,
accountability,
no,
bro.
I understand. No, what I'm just trying to figure out is in the employee guide. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, regardless of that though, you know what I mean? Like, she should have been fired anyway too. When he got fired, she got fired too.
We get rid of the whole cancer.
We get her rid of, yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole
That's just
thing.
like when a new coach come in, he'll just, you know what I mean? He got his own staff and all that stuff. He just fire everybody. Just be like, who? Boom. I got my own team. You see what I'm saying? So she should have been gone too, though. But you see, but on some real stuff though, you see, they take care of their own. They, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
the
thing is,
them white people, they take care of their own, B.
But it's more complex than just they.
No, what I'm saying though
It's
is
more
we
complex
know
than
that is
That's a whole different conversation.
we know that is a racism systemic system that's in place.
Timmy, yeah.
Come on, yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah,
But what I'm saying though,
Don't use the word. Yeah.
that's what I got you for too as
Hey,
well.
I'm just-
Well, say the whole word.
It's the sim.
Say it then. Say it, nigga.
I don't know what you trying to say, man. Listen, man. Statistically, man, I don't know what this nigga trying to say, man. I don't know what he's trying to say. But whatever it was, that wasn't it. I don't know which word he trying to use. I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know.
When
I
they
don't know what you trying
use
to
like
say.
when they say a racial
Systemic?
is that it?
Systemic? Is that what you're trying to say?
Do that fit in there?
Systemic fit in there? Yeah,
Okay,
systemic.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
The instance
okay.
within, yeah, systemic, yeah, okay.
Right.
Hey, man.
So there we go. So look,
Forward.
you know what I mean? So we know that, but what back to that we know is that, and then we know is white folks take care of their own, B. You know what I mean? Like, simply we can't do nothing to her. They're like, she's this or that, but he's the head coach. He should have known better. You feel me? Because if that was the case, they would have fired her ass.
I don't know. But I'm gonna say this though. You got other coaches, like I said at the beginning of this conversation, that went through the same ordeal. And you got this one guy in particular. He didn't even actually. Well, let me reframe that. He was accused of messing around with actual volleyball player. You know what I mean? On the team that the college he was at. And he resigned. You know what I mean? Hugh Freeze. You ever heard of him?
Who?
Hugh Freeze. Coach Hugh Freeze. Yeah.
No.
If you ever heard of him, yeah. But yeah, he just resigned. Then you got Nick Peratino. You know what I mean? Same thing with him. He's coaching right now, getting paid upward of $200,000 annually right now.
Right.
For coaching at Missouri. South Missouri there. So, yeah, I don't know. What I do know is what people got to understand about her, which is his wife and that situation or whatever, is that the girly girl is upset that she took him back. But what y'all got to understand is they got 3 children together. You know what I mean? So every time that you have something that goes on in your relationship, everything don't just insist that you just taking all the pesos. I was all over the internet, that's all you see. All the sister girls, black girls, on that, take all this money and just leave him. Oh, he horrible. He embarrassing you like that. What is wrong? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all don't understand that, yo. In order for her to be a mother, it had to be a father. So these kids need their father also. Now,
for sure.
Their father made a mistake, but y'all act like this mistake or whatever is supposed to just be a death wish. What is wrong with y'all? And it's just so crazy because who's to say? We don't know what was going on in their marriage. She could have actually okayed it.
Right.
We don't know.
She ain't said nothing yet.
We don't know what they was on. She said straight up she was thinking about her man. And that's what it is. That's what it's in for.
But you know, but you know, the sisters is mad because he's married to a white woman first and foremost. And then they let the feelings get in the way of, take all his money, this and that, because they don't, you know what I mean? Like, they ain't say, well, they don't want to say, he shouldn't have been married to no white woman.
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
Get over it. You know what I mean? 39 years old, they've been together since high school. Get over it. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing you can do about that. But more importantly, though, I just want to say that outside of everything, he's going to probably not come out of this too good. You know, the last little bit or whatever, that's what puts the twist on it. Mm-hmm. The last little bit put the twist on it to the point like, all these other coaches that was caught up in these type of scandals,
they end up, they
just walked away quietly.
Yeah, they be back.
Put their head down.
Right.
You know what I mean? Got real low.
And then come back and pop up and be coaching again.
Go to a JUCO, go down there, make, you know what I'm saying, $60,000, $70,000 a year at the JUCO or whatever, raise up a couple fellas, and then come back up in the ranks. Or come back on like Nick Peratino did, and he came back on as an offensive coordinator. And that's how he came back up. Yeah, came back as an offensive coordinator. Then he went to the assistant coach, now he head coach. That's what he did. He did that within 3 years.
That's what he did.
He did that in 3 years. 3 years he did that. So, my thing is, hey, man, Chiron Moore, man, all I can say is this, guy.
Keep your head up. Hey, don't let them break you and all that. Well, you made a good decision not taking your life and doing nothing to the girl. You feel me? Out of all this mess. You feel me? Even though you gonna,
Well, I just don't understand.
Face the consequences of all that.
My message is a little bit better. I can say better. My message is a little bit different because I'm on the tip like, listen, man. If you're not happy with your wife, leave. I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it. Give her the money, bro.
Right.
Give her the pesos. Give it to her, bro, and be a father to your children, man. But all of that goofy stuff, you trying to maintain this and maintain that because this was right and this was wrong. Obviously, that ain't what it's hitting for. Because
Exactly.
you wouldn't have did all that goofball stuff that you just got caught up in. Leave. You know what I mean? I tell this to all the fellas and all the ladies. All the ladies. We won't have all this Me Too going on.
Right.
Leave.
Me Too movement.
Yeah.
Me Too. Me
Leave.
Too. Just leave.
That's it.
Pack it up.
Pack it up. Nah, we not
Especially
doing
while
it.
he at work and all that stuff. You can
Man,
leave if you
I
want to
don't care where
leave.
he at. Leave.
No, sometimes some people gotta, you know what I mean, wait till that guy ain't there because some of these niggas crazy.
911. Yep, you a civilian. 911. You better bet that. Hey,
The best thing
you want
is-
that crazy nigga? 911. Ladies, call that goddamn.
Yeah, that
911.
too. But it's also
Nigga
too, you know what I
crazy.
mean? Like, while that nigga
Hey,
ain't
you
here, that's
crazy,
the
y'all.
easiest way.
You crazy, y'all. You got to see how crazy you is. For real.
You feel me, B?
But yeah, so that's my message to Sherron.
Right. So yeah, y'all tap in the comments, jump in, whatever y'all got to say. You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna have something right here where I'm gonna have like a little lightning here. I'm gonna get a little breaking news here. So if any of y'all familiar with morning time news, Gail King, which is best friends with
Oprah.
They try to replace old Gail, and we really ain't feeling Gail. Not
Anyway.
Two thumbs down.
2 thumbs
four
down.
thumbs down. If we had 8 thumbs down on Gail. They want to bring Hoda back. Hoda, she was there. Everybody seemed to love Hoda, and the reason why they want to bring Hoda back is because Gail don't want to use her influences. She don't want to use her Rolodex to bring people onto the show to actually boost ratings. She says it's straight the way it is. And they want to bring
That's,
Hoda.
you know what I mean? That, you know what I mean? Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, she's just something different, bro. She's something different, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, go ahead.
Hey, listen, man. I wouldn't vote for Gail King to be a crossing guard. You hear me? But moving on. Hey, I guess this got to be the end of it. Diddy documentary. Well, what did we tell y'all? What did we tell y'all?
Told y'all the facts.
Listen, man. Listen. Every person that was in the
Documentary.
I can name bar by bar, done basically got flipped in what they said in the documentary already. So we can start at the top with Eric Sherman. Yeah, he cleared that up immediately. Yeah, it didn't happen. Wild work, Eric. Wild work. But once again, they had to remind me. I forgot. Eric jumped out the window, tried to kill himself over a broad before. Yeah, so we got to see. And I'm an EPMD fan. But we got to wonder though.
But the whole thing is, you know what I mean? Like you were saying though, the whole thing is everybody that was in the documentary did not testify in the trial.
Nobody.
Except for who? Capricorn Clark.
But she committed perjury numerous times, and she got thrown up out of there. Like, all right, get up out of there. But
Right.
we gonna get to her. We don't gotta get to her because she already, did her thing.
Right.
We already know she was lying.
Because you know what I mean, because the facts is that you would want the people that testify in there under oath that's speaking the truth.
Right.
Hey, yeah, look, because they would have been like, listen, in trial, testified under oath, such and such, this, that, boom, 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 boom. You feel me? But that wasn't the case.
They would have had Brianna Bogley on there. She got caught up on the stand in a complete lie, which bust the whole case really open. Because soon as she told that lie, it made Cassie's testimony invalid. See, that's the part that y'all missed. And my man, shout out Sean G, podcast with Soul, for bringing forth that information early on.
Yeah.
Once she testified, and see, what y'all not understanding is, before the trial started, they had to give the prosecutors Puff's itinerary. They had to give him his whole itinerary on all the places and things he's been at and he's been traveling to over the past 20 years.
Right.
Since 2007 or whatever.
Right.
So they knew when they put this girl up on the stand that she was telling the complete lie in her statement. And see, the thing is this. Once I take pen to paper and write it down, see, it's one thing if I say it. But if I actually write this same story down,
that's it's coming out.
It's got to be believable.
Right.
It's got to be believable. If I take this, I can say anything, pair of lips, say anything. But I say it and then I write the exact same story down and make a statement. And that's what Cassie and Brianna Bogley put their whole story on.
So the whole
like that.
So the whole thing is, it's not that we are saying that Puff, you know what I mean, wasn't you know what I mean, like wasn't a great individual, you know what I mean, like he ain't do some horrible shit, all that type of shit. We just talking about the facts of going through a trial and being tried on something that, you know what I mean, like you gotta have a burden of proof that a guy have done this, because we done been through the system. So we take this stuff real serious when it comes to, you know what I mean, these charges that y'all accusing a brother of, and then y'all, you know what I mean, then the media and everybody else just forming their opinions on what they hear and just assume because of what they hear or what the media say, which they be reporting false information. So it turns your mind to believe what they say instead of believing the facts. So that's what we on. We, you know what I mean, like we report the facts, and we not saying the nigga, you know what I mean, like fucked up nigga on some of the shit that he do. You feel me?
Well,
you know what I mean?
First of all, that's a matter of opinion. Also.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
Opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not into the business that Puff is into. So I can't really say what I would and would not be doing. I'd probably be effed up nigga too. They say nigga QC an effed up nigga. They say goddamn Easy E was an effed up nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The list go on and on and on and on. What's going on recently? Rick Ross effed up nigga with the Meek Mill. I mean, it's just a story.
Right.
T Grizzly inside a baby. I mean, them stories just on and on. So listen, that's a matter of opinion. What I'm telling you is the facts. And the facts came out in the trial. And that documentary did not state none of the stuff that came out in that trial. And the facts that came out in that trial is Cassie lied. Brianna Bogley bust the case open. Yes, I know what you finna say. Oh, what about what happened with the elevator incident? Ha ha. If you didn't see the entire 6-minute video, then come back and talk to me about that elevator incident. You have to see the entire 6-minute and 1 second video. Yeah, why that wasn't off up in there? Why they ain't put the whole 6-minute, 1 second video off up in the documentary? Yeah, that's right. Show Cassie mixing it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, show Cassie mixing it up. Show Cassie getting caught cheating with the dude from the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah. Why they wasn't in there? Why they didn't get the nigga from the Philadelphia Eagles off up in there? She was cheating on when the hotel incident happened. And by the way, another thing about once you look at the 6-minute, 1 second video of the hotel incident, also go look at the premiere of her movie that came out that very night that her and Puff went to.
Break it down, B.
So, you know what I mean?
Break it down,
Miss
B.
me with that. Miss me
Break
with
it
that.
down, B.
He locked up under unjust, improper, Fifth Amendment, First Amendment, Eighth Amendment, 14th Amendment. It's just wild work how they did the boy. And let me get into that. Whoa. Because we on a platform. And for some reason, it was the algorithm to boost the sales with Netflix, which we know Netflix is owned by who else? Black Rock, who owns everything. They own all the media outlets, and that's what y'all podcasters, mass medias, influencers, all y'all need to know this. All the platforms is owned by Black Rock. Yeah, that's right. I said that. It is. And let me tell you something. Anything you do can be censored, and you wouldn't even know it. You wouldn't even know it. And I'm saying this because of the simple fact that we'll be getting podcasts. And if you share, like this, comment on this, watch what happens. Y'all gonna be like, well, wait a minute. It's all a cycle, man. And they actually controlling every aspect of it. And this is what Kanye West's message was, man. Y'all thought he was wild. You got to be wild to be thinking how he thinking, to know what they doing, to see what it all is. And all this means in our whole society is, we only got a few ways to become successful, athletically and musically. So even when I become successful at that, and I try to transition over into another type of business that's pretty much accepted worldwide, I can't.
You can.
How?
No, but
Who asked?
but the whole thing is when you become successful, Shaq, we talking about, you know what I mean, all
Who?
from restaurants, Shaq and Magic. But what I'm listen to what I'm trying. No, listen to what I'm trying to tell you, dog. What I'm trying to tell you is they take their money when you smart, them smart ones. When they take their money from the sports and all that stuff, and then they transition into another field. You see what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? You got a rebuttal for anything that, anyway. So we ain't even about to even go there on the air. You know what I mean? We just gonna keep on, just keep it moving, B.
You know Shaq ain't got no money, right?
Okay.
You know Elon Musk worth $1 trillion?
Okay.
You know Bill Gates is worth $180 billion.
What I'm saying though, the Magic Johnson ain't worth no money.
No. Do you know all the top billionaires that's worth hundreds of billions of dollars are all white? Every billionaire that got over $20 billion, believe, is white. They white.
How much what's the name got?
Nobody got over $20 billion
Who?
black, bro. Nobody. In the world. Nobody.
Yes, it do.
Who?
What's his name, man?
Hit the search, y'all. Here we go.
I'm getting
we
y'all.
go.
I'm getting in the search, man.
Here we go.
Oh, my phone on live. I'm getting in the search.
Here we go.
Man, Jesus Christ, dog.
Nobody. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you, man. Those entertainers like Magic Johnson, Shaq, they have limited. Jay-Z, limited money. $2 billion. Oprah, $2 billion.
Yeah, I know.
And yeah, that's very phenomenal that they was able to achieve such greatness. But guess what? Soon as they reach there, they move the goal line, my G. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. That's what Kendrick Lamar was saying to y'all on that Super Bowl goddamn show. They move the goal line, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. Do you get that far?
But the richest motherfucker is not from here, though. That's black.
The richest nigga is Elon Musk. No, he's not.
I'm talking about that's black, my nigga.
Who? No, he's not.
I gotta
He's from-
find him. He not from. I'm talking about that's black. That's
know he's
killing
not.
Oprah, killing
Yes.
Bill. I mean,
know
killing,
exactly who he is.
killing Jay-Z.
I know exactly who he
killing
is.
all them niggas.
I know exactly who he is. I know who he is. From the western part of Africa. He moved concrete. He got the biggest concrete company in the world. I know exactly who he is. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly who he is. I didn't know if you knew who he was.
No, I know who he is. I just gotta.
But guess how much he's worth? $12.5 billion. He heavy. Move all the concrete in the world. But regardless of the fact, well, I don't say move all the concrete. He has one of the largest concrete companies in the world, should I say. Yes. But anywho, what I'm saying is this. Every time you think that you about to reach the goal line get moved, my G. And this has been going on in the black community, our whole plight, and everybody keeps saying, oh, y'all can't unify. Y'all can't do this, y'all can't do that. Yo, we can't even goddamn get our foots in the goddamn stars. You know what I mean? As soon as we get our foot in the star, nah. So y'all don't understand, I done spoken this before. Y'all keep talking about Oklahoma. Do y'all know how many times that happened? Do y'all know how many times an Oklahoma tussler has happened? That done happened numerous of times where we've had our own community, our own banks, our own everything, just everything. And it got destroyed. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about this has happened throughout history, American history. over dozens of times, and that's sad. That's sad that y'all want to sit up here, y'all youngins, the youth.
All right, well, let them just digest on that. Let's move on.
The youth don't want to listen and understand that you know what it's hitting for. What you mean you want to move on?
I say let them digest on that. Sometimes you know what I mean. Like you give too much, they you know what I mean. Like you know that the attention.
Man,
listen, bro. I'm just trying to tell you what you know. You should know that.
We're gonna move on.
Philosopher.
To listen, man. Listen. We got a message here. And the message is always gonna be what it is. And my thing is, hey, it need to be heard because both of them scores we just named, they all tie into each other. Chiron Moore and Diddy.
All right.
Both of them. Racially. You know what I mean? So now, whoa. We got Dr. Tooths. Mr. Brandon Dillard. Yeah, he's not a doctor, y'all. So if you went down to ATL, thought you was doing something slick,
and get you some done, and he got you some false veneers.
Got some glue-ons. My man was down there gluing teeth on, just like straight up glue, adhesive. And it was wild work. He garnered about $3 million off doing this.
Right.
In a short period of time.
He didn't got him.
So you be on the lookout, you see them guys, and he started his company, just put it on Instagram. And started like that. A-list smile. So
what about so he just like all them women that be going to get them Brazilian, go over to the other country to get them what's the names, but they ain't certified here though.
He worse than that. This guy's worse than that.
He worse than that.
This guy don't have no
credentials.
kind of medical nothing. You know what I mean? No dentistry.
Like, what makes a nigga even just think of something like that and then talking about some glue?
Well, see, the thing is with Brandon, what he didn't realize, and I didn't realize till they indicted his dumb old self, is the fact that all the drugs that he was giving out to do these procedures, he was
illegal drugs. So the nigga probably was getting cocaine, heroin, and stuff.
Yeah, he was getting all these type of amphetamines.
Hey, numbing them.
Yeah. So he was obtaining stuff illegally. So Mr. Dillard didn't understand that these illegal drugs turned into a whole nother case. That's why they tried to hit him with the RICO. They tried to hit him with a single man RICO because he had so many drugs and he done did, they say, over 100 people. That's a lot of people. With all these drugs you've been pumping.
Right.
Pumping like a hottie. Man, $3 million, y'all. Yeah, he did. But let's get off into the other big thing. Wow. We got Erica Kirk versus Candace Owens. Now, y'all already know, not a fan of Candace Owens at all. But let me tell you this, though. Wow. She got a real fire on her hands here. Now, if you ain't in tune, put you in tune, bring up to speed in like 60 seconds. It's real quick. Candace Owens questions Charlie Kirk, which is the Trump guy who actually helped get Trump elected through social media by spreading the gospel about MAGA and all of the things. So now, he get assassinated not too long ago. Candace Owens challenging the fact that, I don't think it was much more investigation put into Charlie Kirk's murder.
Right.
Now, they allegedly caught the guy. He jumped down or whatever, and he supposedly got away, and they told on him, and they ended up catching him. Boom. So now Candace Owens also saying that she has evidence. This is where you get wild at. That also this was some type of conspiracy to cover up some type of homosexuality affairs Charlie Kirk was having outside of his marriage. So
with who?
It's a lot. I don't know. She said she got. I don't know. She got proof. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. So that's the whole thing. Today, Erica Kirk called out Candace Owens to meet today. That meeting's supposed to happen today. So we don't know what happened. They just went in there probably a few hours ago.
Right.
They just met up a few hours ago. So I don't know what she got. I don't know. I don't know. But but she says she has proof that what she's saying is valid.
It's valid.
And Erica Kirk, like, nah, man. So I already done gave y'all the background on Erica Kirk because she had got a lot of bad publicity when she took over the nonprofit organization that Charlie was running. And, you know, they put the rumor out there that she get kicked out of Romania for the children coming up missing and things of that nature, and that was not true. She did leave Romania. For what reasons, I don't know. And I couldn't find nothing of prudence to say it was some sort of foul play. But we did bring up the fact that she was already down with Trump from the gate. So I don't know where Charlie Kirk even really like fly in from. But she was already affiliated with Trump from the gate because she had already won Miss Arizona for the Miss Universe pageant. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's Trump pageant. So yeah, so y'all got to keep up the speed on that with Erica Kirk. So she don't look like nothing to me, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Well, you know, Paige, matter of fact, you know, Paige Silver, she don't look bad though. Chiron Moore is a little side.
Oh yeah.
She kind of hot.
She look better than she look better than the wife.
She look better than Erica Kirk. I can tell you that. And Candace Owens, I might not subscribe to your platform, and you know, I hear you here and there, but at the same time, though, you look better than Erica Kirk too. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Erica Kirk, right? I mean, no, Candace Owens.
You a
like she married to a white dude.
Of course.
Why you say that?
Because of her. Because of her,
like the way she be talking
no, just because of her persona of how she, you know what I mean, like, and how she is pro-Republican and this and that. I wouldn't expect that, nothing else. I would have been shocked if it had been like, oh, she married to a black dude. What? Yeah.
Okay, so now listen, dog. This will get even wilder at. So Erica Kirk,
and Candace Owens.
Yeah.
Which one you hit first?
I just told you.
Oh, Candace.
Yeah, I said she looked better. She
Okay.
Candace Owens hot.
No, I was just, you know what I mean?
She hot.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't like some of her philosophy.
No, I'm just saying. No, we just talking about just bezzling. We just talking about bezzling off the top.
Oh, she hot, no doubt. But listen, no. Hold on. Wait a minute. So now, wait a minute. Erica Kirk claimed that Candace is making hundreds of thousands of dollars off her platform because it seems like every time Candace posts up extra about Charlie Kirk, that boy hit 3.1 million, 4 million people.
Is she bad?
So Erica is mad as a mug that Candace over there getting pesos. Candace is over there running the bag.
Right. She
like,
know that algorithm. She's like, let me. I got a little something on her. Let me go ahead and say something about this.
You know, Candace Owens normally be a little bit on everything. No, for some reason, that woman stayed in that groove, and she wore that groove all the way out until it just gave in. and I mean, I don't know. I don't know if any of this story is true. I can't, validate it. You know what I mean? I don't believe that Charlie Kirk should have lost his life just because he was speaking his viewpoint. That's like the wildest work in the world. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's
that
wild.
being said,
that's wild, B.
That's all I can say. But man, yeah, so Erica Kirk, Candace Owens or whatever, they going at it or whatever. And I'm going to just tell y'all like this here, man. We got to see what happened. They met today. We're going to see what came up out the room. And then what we got going on? Oh, before we go, yeah. Now I brought this up before about kids reading. Remember we brought that up, Joel Santana. Wild work. But let me tell y'all something. Reading is so fundamental because I was looking at TikTok. And the father was asking boys, his sons, how to spell certain words. 17 and 15. They didn't know how to spell philosophy. They didn't know how to spell cute. They spelled cute with a Q. And I don't know if this was just all your skit or what, but I'm gonna say this though, on some Warner type stuff. I can believe that because you know why? The kids when they texting, it's all shorthand.
It's all shorthand.
When I get caught up in when I be filling stuff out, I get to writing in shorthand. Like, what the heck is I'm doing? I'm bugging. And they're not reading. If you're not reading, you got to see the words to be able to pronounce the words to understand what the words are. So reading is always fundamental because guess what?
You know what?
When I can't hear, I can see, I can read.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
When I text, that's why I be texting. I text the whole word out. I be like, you know what I mean? And then